Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini, and welcome to Inner Dreams. Welcome to your reading. And I'm grateful to be able to spend this time with you where I am sharing the messages that are coming through from Spirit. Whatever comes through is what I'm going to share, okay? I've lit my incense, and cut and clear is coming to me. I'm going to anoint the space with this cut and clear ritual blend that I create. This is to clear all ties to toxic energies and entities. Your energy shines, and it is high vibe, and it is unbothered by low vibrating frequencies and entities that wish to siphon your energy. You are protected, you are cleansed, and you vibrate on a frequency of divine love. Ashe. Alright, so now that we're vibing high and can access these beautiful messages that are coming through for you, let's go ahead and get started, beautiful being. Let's see what's coming through. 666, I am centered. This is about being at peace with who you are. No matter what reactions you observe around you, it doesn't matter. This is a message that is reminding you to be aware of the current situation that you're in, and to know that what you see and what you feel is accurate. You don't have to doubt yourself. The things that you notice that seem like they're from a space of bad intentions or a desire to harm your energy, you're accurate on what you're picking up. You're extremely accurate. So I think there's a need here for just confirmation to know that your psychic power is so very accurate. And you don't have to doubt yourself. You might feel sometimes like you don't want to see what you're seeing or acknowledge what you're seeing, acknowledge what you're feeling, because it feels so negative. It feels like opposition. But Divine is saying that that's because the people, the situations where this negative energy is coming from, there are bad intentions there because there's insecurity. There are some people in your world who suffer extremely from their own insecurities and their own lack of awareness regarding spiritual growth, regarding what it really means to love. They're clueless on it. Keeping your vibration high is extremely important. Okay, so when you see the number 6, it's nothing to fear, or 666, it's nothing to fear. It's just reminding you to get grounded in who you are and to affirm your psychic power and to honor what comes through to you. Okay? A lot of things that you pick up on are negative because it's negative energy that's being directed towards you or your situation or your environment. But that's why it's so important now to keep your vibration high, because not everyone means everyone well. Okay? And something that's coming through is to never trust a desperate person. If you notice that someone around you is always going through something, and they just seem like they're always at their wit's end, that is a desperate person. They are miserable, and misery loves company. So if there's someone around you that's always miserable, please don't trust them. Don't trust them, okay? And if you are going to be in a situation where you're in their presence, just protect yourself. Protect yourself energetically. And you're unstoppable. Once you protect yourself, it gives you freedom. Okay? A lot of us as spiritual workers, we forget the power that we have. When you set that intention and you do that spell and you say that affirmation, so must it be on all dimensions, and so it is. That's it. You don't have to second guess it. And you don't have to allow anxiety to overtake your emotional well-being. You can just be. And you can just float. Float and flow. That's what's coming to me. Float. Just float, because you really don't have the negative energy to deal with. Once it comes to you that that's what it is, that's just a warning from spirit. Protect your energy. And then there's no negative energy that you have to carry about that situation. You can let it go. Once you got the warning, you can let it go. That negative energy that you've sensed, that you're now aware of, it cannot bother you because you're too powerful for that. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Yeah. So I feel the opposition, and I feel like with all that blue, I'm feeling your intuitive power. It shows you everything that you need to know. Everything that you need to see, it comes to you. You see it, you feel it. This may have impacted your desire to create something, with her holding that, what do you call that? The palette, the art thingy. She wants to create. You've wanted to create, but you may have felt stifled because of some things that you're noticing around you. And those are just distractions. They're just distractions. I feel like with this telling you to shine bright like a candle, you definitely have sun energy. This is the energy of success and a healthy ego. That's the beautiful thing about you, is you are developing a healthy ego. Because the ego is not inherently bad. It's just when we live in the state of ego completely or in an unbalanced way, then it's not a positive thing. But you've been healing yourself in order to have a healthy ego, a healthy identity of who you are. And that's what you're really being encouraged by the divine to share at this time. Don't let anybody stop you from creating. This is your world. This is your world. And you've earned the right to be your beautiful self in this world. Day in and day out, no matter what anybody around you has to say, or no matter what their reaction might be, you have earned the right to be you, and to be you in a very, very proud way. Yeah, but there are things there are like fires that you've been detecting around you. I really do see your intuition here as this water, but you're picking up on some problems, like some things around you that people are suffering from, people are feeling, and you're aware. What divine is saying, you're aware because this is your intuition, this is your intuitive gift. This is what you've always had inside you, that voice that's able to tell you what's going on. And one reason why you've been so sensitive to things going on around you is because you've become stronger intuitively. But divine is saying that any anxiety that you're feeling along with that intuition, you can let that go, because you can trust yourself. You can trust the awareness that comes to you. All right, they're telling me to get a message of protection. This is a book, this is my Mars book for protective messages that I channeled. And so I'm gonna see what message is coming through for you, beautiful being. There's no need to fear whenever I'm near. This is coming from Goddess Durga. She is with you. Ashe Durga. I have a protection video with her energy that I will link. So you can play that video whenever. If ever you're feeling distracted or like there's not enough of a shield around you, okay, to protect you from these little fires that you're noticing around you. And that protection will give you the freedom that you need to experience peace all the time. All the time. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Love, compassion. You're being asked and guided to express love and to vibrate on a frequency of love. This may be a challenge because there may be someone around you with some really fucked up energy, okay? For some of you, this is your relationship with a child, okay? For some of you, with Six of Cups. There may be something that you're picking up on with your child and you're working really hard to guide them through or support them through, but there may be some opposition. Divine says love and compassion is going to nurture this situation. Also, having compassion for yourself. This is about releasing any pressure that you feel to be a perfect parent. There is no such thing. There is no such thing as a perfect parent, okay? And honestly, the best parent is an honest parent who is there, who is present. And as a parent, it's really rewarding to allow yourself to grow right alongside your children, okay? The more we interact with our children, the more that we learn about ourselves, and the more we unveil our own wounds from our childhood. And when we're met with those demons from the past, we can start to understand them and understand ourselves as we also understand our children. It's a really beautiful relationship, okay? So allow love to guide you at this time and compassion, okay? I feel like there's something that your child may be experiencing right now that's very challenging. It may be playing out in an immature way, but it's actually it could be, there's conflict. There's mental conflict there, okay? There's mental conflict. And conflict is what allows us to learn about ourselves and grow. So that's what's needed the most, is to encourage your child to learn from this situation and grow from it, and to be patient with themselves in their process, okay? It can be very easy to feel frustration, okay? Because this could be also some Five of Swords that you're feeling, okay? But patience is key here, and compassion. So compassion for yourself as a parent, and compassion for your children or for your child as they are going through this transition, this change, this experience. Divine is saying to be patient with the relationship. And this could be between you and your child, or also you and your person, your lover, okay? But to have patience with your journey. I've been picking up on twin flame energy. That song by Victoria Monet, Twin Flame. I like that song. But that came through, that song. It kept playing on my echo. So I know that this twin flame energy is very, very strong right now in the collective. And there's patience that's needed, because twin flame relationships are never as you're learning about one another and learning about yourselves, that's when it feels rocky, okay? There is a point where you get beyond that. But for most couples that are twin flames, when they are united, it can take nearly a lifetime to achieve a very natural flow of peace with one another. And this is because there are storms that are going on within for your own individual healing, and storms that you're experiencing with one another as you balance your energies. But there are certain requirements that are needed, and that's respect and sincere effort, okay? So if this is a relationship, and if, regarding boundaries in every situation, in every relationship, as long as there is respect and there's a desire to respect on deeper levels, and as long as there is sincere effort made, this is a situation where Divine is encouraging you to be patient, okay, with the Seven of Scarabs, Seven of Pentacles. So there's some, I know this has been heavy, right? I'm like, Divine, okay. But they're coming through with the Sun card. And let me tell you, Sun has been coming through so heavily for you, okay? You are Sun energy. And that is the most prevalent frequency that is working through your life right now, working through every situation in your life at this time, is the Sun. So connect with the Sun's energy. I love to go outside and stretch under the sun. I'm like taking in all the rays and letting the sun do its thing throughout my body, throughout my auric body and my physical body, okay? So it's really powerful going outside and connecting with the sun. That is going to help to charge your vibrations now, the vibrations inside you of prosperity and abundance, because there's something really beautiful that's taking shape in your world. And I feel like it's something that you've been nurturing for quite a while. But there's an explosive energy with that sun coming through. It's a lot of heat. And so nurture that. Create space in your world for this thing to grow. Because with the sun, it's all about magnifying something. It gets bigger. So this is increased wealth. This is increased. What it is that you're working on, it's getting bigger. Okay? It's getting bigger. It's growing. And this Seven of Scarabs is coming through for the patience with that as well. You're being rewarded for your patience. You've been really, really steadfast and patient with something in your life. I feel like this is a creative effort. And for some of you, this goes back to that relationship, either with your child or with your person. Okay? And for some of you, it could be both. But you've been nurturing so many things in your life. I see like all these plants around you, and you've been watering them, putting some fertilizer on them. You've been doing such an amazing job of being on a frequency of love, existing, living on a frequency of love. That really has been your goal, is to vibrate on a frequency of love and of compassion. You're being rewarded for that. You got the King of Scarabs, King of Pentacles. There is steady energy of, and this is a masculine energy. For some of you, this is your person. And for some of you, this is the manifestation of what you've been working on to create. But there's steady energy in your world. I'm feeling earth energy. This could be Capricorn, this could be Taurus, this could be Virgo. There's somebody in your world that has lots of one or some of these energies in their chart, and there's like massive success that's going to come to them and to you through them. And this is because of the energy that you've invested. You've loved so much. Whoo! The work you've done is beautiful. Please don't ever doubt that. Okay? The work that you've done and that you do is so beautiful, and it's so vital to this world. And all the holding on, all of the patience that you've invested in your journey, it's paying off in a very big way. Just continue to, even when it's challenging, continue to align yourself with the frequency of love and of compassion. Okay? It's really going to pay off. And that doesn't mean that you don't communicate or set boundaries when they're needed. Okay, going back to this card, what's coming through is that there's been a lot of emotion involved with all of this water, all of this blue energy. It's so dark. There may be so much emotion that's sort of manifested in your situations, your relationships right now. It's been very emotional. But that sun energy, that's why I want you to connect with the sun and with fire, okay? Because that's going to help balance your world, bringing more masculine energy to whatever has felt very emotional. So this is about aligning with still honoring your emotions, still honoring your intuition, always. But in your communication, balancing that with the sun's energy. Okay. So there's passion there, but there's also logic. And there's also this energy of, this is what I have to say. I'm going to say it. And then I'm going to go and do what I want to do. Okay? Because there may have been some situations where there was frustration. This could be with your person. This could be with a child. Where there's been so much passion and so much conviction that it's led to sort of this chaotic vibe. But you don't have to experience that anymore, because you're aligning at this time with your masculine energy. No matter how feminine you are, we all have masculine energy as well. So this is about no longer allowing the current status of a relationship to bring you down or to affect your energy in a negative way. You might need to reflect. You might need to process, but there's no need to react in a way that takes you away from your peace. Okay? Because no one can take your peace. Nobody. Nobody. And that's what's allowing you to be in your sun energy, because you're no longer afraid of your domination. You can take a situation and be like, yeah, I'm not one. And now I'm setting the standards. I'm setting the boundaries. And I'm saying what it is and what it's not. And you're okay with that. Beautiful. Okay. Let's pull a couple cards on love. Divinely guided. Oh, my word. Ashe Spirit. Your love is divinely guided, and as long as you allow yourself to remain in that state of being connected with your higher self, connected with the divine, connected with your ancestors and your spirit allies, you can't go wrong. Okay? I feel like there's been self-doubt, and I see it in the eyes here. There's so much sadness, and divine is saying you deserve to be happy. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. And you are able to align with your happiness, your joy, your success, because you're allowing yourself to be divinely guided. Okay? I love this picture. That's so cool. That's so cool. And being divinely guided, allowing yourself to do what it is that you love, and not allowing others to take away your peace, that gives you wings. Okay? That gives you wings. Your divine connection gives you the ability to soar through what seems to be a problem or a setback. You're able to just move forward. Now, the reason why these messages are coming through is because if you were to allow negative energy to impact you on a deep level at this time, it would lead you to feel that what's divinely meant for you is leaving you feeling unfulfilled. Okay? And what's coming through is that there are energies around you that want you to feel unfulfilled in something that is so truly for you. So there might be little snide comments made about something that you work on or something that you love or something that you do. Listen, shut that mess out, because it has nothing to do with your true abilities and your true connections in life. The little snide comments that people make, the criticism, that doesn't even make sense because they don't have their shit together, okay? But then they make a comment about you. Let it go. See that for what it is. It's an effort made to take you away from what's truly meant for you, because they have no idea what's meant for them. That's why they're making so much time to focus on you. It's because they ain't got shit together. Okay? So realign with your truth. And your truth is exactly what you love to do. Don't stop doing what you love to do, especially because of some nonsense from someone else. Okay? And they ain't got their ish together, so there's no need to listen to what they have to say. There's something involving writing that you're being drawn to or led to do. This could be a plan that you're making where you're writing out your ideas. You might be brainstorming some things that you want to do, want to say, want to share. Okay? Something that you want to manifest. There's a story that you have to tell. I'm looking at this. Stories matter. Stories matter. Okay? There's something that you have to share that others want to know. They need to know. They need your influence. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I want to pull one of these Wealth Oracle cards because I love this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this card has come through recently. Mars is speaking to you, and that's also fire energy. So you've got the sun coming through for you. You've got Mars that wants to work with you. This is about strategy, okay? Every vision has a plan. So Divine is saying to take some time to develop your plan. This could be regarding something that you want to write and share, or just something that you want to write to process something within yourself. You might need to do a releasing ritual where you write someone a letter, someone who has offended you, someone who has sent negative energy your way. You might need to write them a letter. And what you do with it after you write it is up to you. You might not send it to them, or you might send it to them, or you might burn it, or you might, whatever, however you want to process that energy, you can do that. Persistence. There's something that you have been persistent with and dedicated to that's going to lead to your wealth. Look at those dollar bills. Yes. Wealth is coming your way, beautiful being. Okay. I want to pull one more from this deck, and then we're going to close. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you want this beautiful being to know? Movement. Okay, so Divine is saying to flow. Just let yourself flow in your peace. Not being disturbed by what's going on around you, because those fires that you pick up on, those fires that you're aware of going on around you, it's just that you need to protect yourself and keep it moving. Allow yourself to flow. Okay? Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. All right, beautiful being. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Please be sure to like this video and leave me a nice comment. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, feel free to click the link below inherdreamsintuitive.com. And I wish you peace, I wish you joy, and I wish you so many blessings. Take care.